Hi everyone, this is Phoenix Automotive here again. Today we have 2021 Wrangler Rubicon 4xe here, and we are going to do a quick installation and demo video of a 12.1 Android head unit for Wrangler GL. Okay. So actually we offer two different versions of Android head units for 2018 and later Jeep Wrangler and Jeep Gladiator. And so first we have Android 9. We are phasing this out. It's a VX6 Android 9 system. It's slower, hardware is not as good. And then we here have Android 10 has better design, slimmer, better hardware, newer Android system, and it has some extra features that PX6 Android 9 doesn't have. Okay, and for the appearance, the knobs, we actually offer two different versions. One is like this, or black one, and we also have an option you can choose to have the chrome ones if you prefer. Okay, let's put this away, and then we can talk about the harness and the connection here. So we already have some of the harness connected. So the installation, we have another video assembly of Jeep Gladiator 2021. Basically it's the same procedure. You use a prying tool, pry here to disengage the clip, get the dash piece apart, and then you just pull out this AC control panel. It's all clipped in with the clips over here. There you just disengage them and you can get the AC control panel out. And there's only one connector here, and another connector is for the starter button. Okay, it's here, but for the installation you need to remove you have 3 screws for the starter button. 1, 2, 3. Remove them, and you need to screw the starter button on the new head unit. Okay, the 3 screws. See, 1, 2, 3 over there. Okay, and for the top, the bezel, you need to remove 2 7mm screws, and then you just pull the bezel out. It's all secured with 6 clips here. Okay, and then we have the factory radio here, and it's secured with 4 7mm screws. You just remove those 4 screws, and then you have the connector at the back to disconnect. This is the main connector. Here you just press down on this trigger and then push it up, push the lever up, then you can remove the connector. And the other ones are all Factor connectors. Similar, you push down on the tab or trigger, then pull the connectors out. Okay, so then we can look at the harness we provide. This one's the main harness, and we have some RC connectors here. But for Jeep Wrangler and Gladiator 2018 and later, mostly we don't use these. These are usually for other vehicles. So basically we made this harness compatible with most of the 2014 and later Jeep and Dodge vehicles and Ram. Okay, so for most of the models you don't use all of these connectors. Some of them for actually auxiliary ones, you need to use AUX L, and another one's AUX R. Yeah, basically a pair of them for the retain the factory AUX connector. And for this you also can return them. We provide an adapter you can connect to this. I will show you later. Okay, and we provide a radio antenna adapter for this. This is for FM AM radio, the white one, and this one is for factory camera, backup camera, or if you have front and back, it's for the camera module. It's LVDS signal. Okay, and actually we provide GPS antenna, but usually most of the time you don't actually need to use this, because we also provide this kind of adapter. Basically you just look at, usually you should have this like a yellowish one connector, or you have the blue connector. If you have the blue one, then you should have another blue one in your vehicle. You just connect that one directly to this, and then this end we screw to the GPS connector on the unit. Okay, and for this one you don't have a blue one, then you just look for the original connector that's connected to this yellow connector. In this vehicle it's this one, but in your vehicle you may have a yellowish connector. Okay, just connect this and the other end to the head unit. Then you don't use you need to use the aftermarket GPS antenna. Okay, and this is the adapter I talked about. You connect to this connector, and the other end you just match the pin numbers. Usually it's unique. You just don't connect like a 4-pin connector to 6-pin position. If don't make that kind of mistake, then you should be fine. Connect 4-pin to 4-pin position. Okay, and yeah, we also have this kind of, basically we have 3 GPS connections. We already put 2 of them in the glove box and route through the back and to here. This one you have 6-pin connector, you connect to this position. Okay, and this is for the communication line between the brain and the decoder board. Basically this board it decodes all the VS campus information, AC, other kind of information like off-road pages information, speed, RPM, and hybrid information if your vehicle has the option. Like this one, it's 4xe, so it's a hybrid. We support our unit support off-road pages and hybrid electric pages. I don't think I know there are a couple of other products, similar products, but I don't think they provide those kind of function. I think appearance-wise, ours blends in the best. Others usually they either stick up top or you stick up forward too much. Okay, and ours we have the most balanced look. Okay, and the functionality, we support off-road pages and hybrid electric pages. So like this is max region, it's supported, and after the installation I will we will do a quick demo showing you the off-road pages and hybrid electric pages. Okay, so all the physical buttons down here are functional, and this is for the Rubicon 392, okay, performance exhaust, and all these buttons except this header button, they are customizable. So basically, short price is the function you can see from the button, but we can assign different function like AC control, turn on AC, or increase fan speed, turn on recirculation. I will do a demo on how to assign different function to these buttons. So some people say, oh, some other units they have some AC buttons. From the appearance, you thought we don't have those AC buttons, but we can do that by customization programming. So, and also these two knobs, they are also customizable. So basically fan speed, temperature, and also for media, like increase volume or control the previous next for the music or tune radio. We can assign different functions according to your needs, okay? And then let's see the other connections. For PX6, we talked about the connections. And for this connector, it connects to this one over here. Basically, this have the audio outs. For PX6, it only has like 2 channels, but for the Android 10 version, we actually have 4 channel and a subwoofer, okay? And for Android 10, we also have extra features. It actually supports built-in SIM card, okay? So this one, you can put in SIM card here. Actually, it has dual SIM support. You can put one over here, and we also have another SIM slot over here. We tested different carriers. Right now, T-Mobile is the one works the best, but we are working to get other carriers to be compatible, okay? And for the Android 10 one, it has also optical music signal, basically support a digital amp, okay? And for these two, the connectors are the same, but it's kind of just different layout, okay? So this one is for audio input, output, and also for 4G antenna, a SIM card connection. Okay, this one is for connect this green connector here, and then we have a camera connection for this one, and these two are for USB connector, okay? Okay, we have our PX6 unit almost mostly connected. So this is the radio antenna I talked about, connect to the white one, and the other end to connect to this, and this is the 2 GPS USB cable routed to a glove box, connect to this one, this connector, okay? And this is the single USB cable. We use an adapter connect to the factory mini USB connector, and it will retain the 2 USB ports below the original AC control panel, okay? And these 2 green wires is from the main harness. You connect to this connector, and the one on this side is for the reverse camera or your factory camera system, okay? And it has this female RCA. You connect to the male RCA. The male RCA is from this 20-pin connector, Y connector, from the decoder board. Okay, and then this TPS adapter, then you connect to this one, and this one you connect to your original AC connector. Okay, and this connector you connect to the original connector for the factory camera here. So the shape and the color matches, so you cannot make a mistake. Okay, let's see. The antenna adapter can connect here. And the factory camera connector, you just connect to the factory connector at the back. Okay, then to put it in, you get the factory clips for these. Okay, get these ones, and also the top ones. They are basically interchangeable, and put at the back, top two, bottom two, and also 3 or 4 on the sides. Okay, then you just route all the cables. Then you also connect the AC connector here. AC connector. Oh. Okay, and then the rest, mostly you just put them in the space behind the original screen. Okay, factory screen, and make sure it can fit. You see the inside here, this part has the most space. You make sure the big connector stay at this location. Okay, and all the other connectors, put them on the top, and then you should be able to put the screen in.